Benedict, no, my love, it is I, Ferdinand.
Oh, Mr. Franson.
Please, you may call me Ferdy.
Ferdinand, I wasn't expecting you.
Yes, I'm sorry to come unannounced, but last night I had such dreams of you that I had to come and gaze upon your visage.
Dreams of me? And what did these dreams entail?
Nothing untowards, I assure you, my pet, but please come down. I would much rather speak to you face to face.
Oh, I don't know, Ferdinand. I'm a bit busy at the moment. I'm hardly dressed.
Oh, my.
This is all very unexpected.
Oh, yes, my love, I do have a gift for you, my little hummingbird.
Gift? Oh, how divine. Give me just a few moments, Ferdinand. I'm not fit to be seen at present.
I will wait for you, my apple dumpling. Let me just... That is a stain upon my cravat. That will never do. I must find some gin and remedy the situation before she returns.
Isabella! Isabella, my desert rose, are you home?
I told you I'd be down in a moment.
Ferdinand? No, my darling, 'tis I, Benedict.
Oh, Benedict! I was hoping I would see you soon.
Did you receive my message in the paper?
No, I do not believe so.
Perhaps you did, but did not know it was for you. It was veiled, you see. A poem with each line, starting with a letter, to spell out your name.
Oh, how devilishly clever. I don't suppose you remember it.
Well, I happen to have a copy just here. Would you like to read it, or shall I profess it to you from here on the ground?
From the ground, please.
You know, I feel just like Romeo.
And I, your Juliet.
But with a happier ending, one would hope.
Oh, Benedict, oh.
Here it is, my honey sock. Infinite in charity, shining brighter than the sun, always sees with clarity, beautiful, she is the one, everlasting in her love, light and fair as airy wind, lifts me high and up above all places I have ever been. Isabella!
Ah, Benedict, that's simply marvelous. I had no idea it was for me.
Well, you are my muse, Isabella. Now fly to my arms, my little mouse. I've a gift for you.
Oh, a gift! I'll be down in a moment. I just need to finish getting ready. I'm not fit to be seen at the present.
I will wait for you as the woodcock waits for spring.
Well, that was a very handy barkeep. Oh, good day.
Good day. Don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting Benedict Bunkersnitch.
Ferdinand Franson, you're most humble. Those are lovely flowers.
Thank you. I plan to give them to my adored. I've been off in England settling various fields of trade for the last 8 months, and I've missed her terribly.
How thoughtful.
Yes. There, you look salty. Are you a man of the sea? Were you manning the Spitting Dog? I believe we may have sailed back to Virginia together.
No, that's quite impossible. Though I am a sailor, I have been dry docked these past several months.
Oh.
Yes. Does your lady live on this street?
Yes, at this very house, in fact.
At this very house?
Yes. Say, that's a lovely sack you have there.
Oh, yes, it contains an ornate brooch, which I plan to pin upon the lady who has captured my affection.
How charming. And she lives nearby, does she?
At this very house.
So, you must be the mysterious lover of my lady's sister. What a pleasure to make your
Well,
acquaintance.
sir, the pleasure is all mine. You know, we may be brothers one day.
Too true. Now, tell me, how did you meet your sweetie?
It was 7 months ago at the Raleigh Tavern Ball. She looked radiant. I simply asked her to dance, and she accepted. It has been a slow courtship. I wrote a letter. She wrote back. I took the initiative then to write the second letter. She acquiesced to respond. 2 weeks passed. Her sister's chaperoned us in the garden, and well, now, here we are.
A slow courtship indeed. How very noble of you.
Well, you know what they say. If you eat the cheese too early, you'll be caught with naught but curd in your mouth.
I admit, I've never heard that expression before.
Truly?
Never, no.
I'm sure it's quite popular. So, how did you meet the sister of my love?
'Twas at a festival to celebrate the coming on of spring. She dressed as a gazelle, I a mighty mountain goat.
How exotic.
Yes.
Then you wrote her letter, spoke to her family about seeing her more frequently?
Well, it's not the first thing we did. But yes, eventually.
Mr. Franson! Yes? You may come up now. She's nearly ready for you.
She's nearly ready for you. Gracious, I'm glad I didn't get the sister, honestly. Who speaks in the third person? So pompous.
So, Mr. Franson, would you care for some tea? I would adore some tea, Chaquanetta, and might I add, that bonnet is immaculate. Oh, tea! You are too kind, Mr. Franson.
Good day, Mr. Franson.
Oh, Izzy, you look simply ravishing. I'll leave you two alone.
So, you've been dreaming of me, have you?
Yes.
I find that incredibly cool.
I can't control my dreams, my pet.
You mistake me, Mr. Franson. I find it exciting. What were we doing in these dreams of
Well,
yours?
we were walking in a peaceful world.
Yes.
The sun was creating shifting patterns of light upon your hair, your face, your elegant neck.
Yes.
And we came upon a tranquil waterfall. You see, in the dream, it was so hot
So
in
hot.
the water, it looked so cool.
Yes.
And so I set you down upon a rock.
Yes.
And we talked about our feelings.
Oh. And then what happened?
Well, then I woke up and came immediately to see you, but not before purchasing you this token of my affection.
Oh, yes. What is that?
Feast your eyes.
Oh! Oh! Ferdinand! It's resplendent!
Oh, Mr. Frampton, here is your... Oh, Izzy, that's simply gorgeous.
Isn't it divine?
You're going to look so magnificent tonight at the governor's ball. Mr. Franson, would you excuse my sister and I? I would like to speak with her alone in the other room, if you don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'll just take the tea.
What's taking so long, I wonder?
Izzy, you have another gentleman caller on the street.
I know.
How do they not know they're both here to see you?
I don't know. Perhaps they didn't speak at all.
Oh, well, we just can't leave him out there forever.
You're right. Invite him up.
No! But what are we to do? They can't know the nature of their intentions.
I have a plan.
Oh, yes.
Zap, zap, zap,
Ah!
zap, 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 zap.
That'll never work.
Trust me. On my signal.
Which is? What?
When I knock against the wall 3 times, we switch.
Ah, of course. You may come up now, sir. He is nearly ready for you.
At long last, I get to see my adored.
Oh, Mr. Franson. Oh, please, my pet. I told you to call me Freddy.
No, that's fine. You know, I've heard around town that you tell very funny jokes. I'd like to hear one.
You would? Well, there was a young boy with a dog whom he loved very much. The dog's name was Heckle.
Would you care for some tea while you wait? Yes, I would love some tea. My, what an adorable set.
Excuse me?
The tea set. It's very petite.
Oh, yes. My sister is fond of tiny things.
Yes, I'm well aware. So, where has your sailor love gone? Did you send him away so soon?
Who? Him? Oh, yes, he had to leave on urgent business. Being a coxswain is a very difficult job, you know.
Ah.
Cream, sugar.
No, thank you. Plain is just fine. Oh, my gracious, where are my manners? We haven't even been properly introduced. Benedict, Bunker Snitch,
Chaquanetta Rain Tree.
simply gorgeous. Yes. You know, I could write a poem to spell out your name?
Right here on the spot?
Yes, well, why not? I've got my pen and paper. It could amuse us while we wait.
And then the boy's mother said, that's quite impossible. Your father, he will not be home for hours. I see.
Would you mind retiring to the drawing room? I'm sure that my sister could entertain you while I catch my breath.
Sure, I'll just grab the tea.
True in form, with tea to taste. Always enjoy looking at her face.
Oh! How lovely. I believe my sister's ready for you now in the other room.
Yeah, how can you tell?
Sisters, we just know these things.
Oh, marvelous.
No. Take the southern door. The northern tends to stick.
Would you care for some more tea, Mr. Franzen?
I would adore some, Dr. Netta.
Cream sugar.
No.
Here it is. My, I wonder who that could be. Jaquanetta!
Mr. Walker, this isn't a good time.
Oh, but I rejoice so much.
It'll have to wait till tomorrow, Mr. Walker.
Just a verse.
All right.
Jaquanetta, my sweet, you make me complete. You give me a tingle from my head to
Oh,
my
come back
feet.
tomorrow, Mr. Walker. Was that anyone of importance? No, just a gentleman caller. Are you going to let him up?
Now!
Oh, I don't see why not. You know, I met him out on the street. He seems like a perfectly nice fellow. He even brought you flowers.
For you, my eternal beam of sunshine.
Oh, Benedict, you're just simply gorgeous! You know, they remind me of the party where we met.
Just as I'd hoped. I'm curious, darling.
Yes!
When did you start putting ornaments on your hat?
Oh, this! I've had it for ages.
Truly, the gems are quite nice.
Yes,
It
I
looks
know.
brand new.
I know, and I assure you, it belonged to my grandmother. She was an amazing woman. I miss her so. I miss her every day. I'm sorry, Benedict. Would you mind retiring to the other room? I just need a moment to compose myself.
But I'm here for you, Isabella. Let me comfort you.
Yeah! The grief is too strong. I just can't have you see me like this.
Very well. I believe my sister is ready to see you now.
Oh, good. How can you tell?
Sister Magic.
Of course. Oh, I'm glad to see you back to breathe in, my pet.
Yes.
Oh, but your face is wet. You've been crying.
Yes, I was quite overcome with mirth.
Oh. If you like the joke that much, I have another. Why did the chicken fall down the well?
I don't know why.
Because he did not see that well.
Oh, Ferdinand, you slayed me!
Isabella, am I going mad, or were those flowers here before?
Well, of course they were, silly.
You know, your sister's suitor, he had the same kind outside. Now, that is strange.
Oh, that is true. They're in season at the moment.
You know, I met him, and he seemed like a perfectly nice fellow, but she would not let him up.
With eyes like pools of azure rain when I'm with you. I can't complain. You're as delicate and gentle as a soft summer's rain.
Water on you if you don't leave, Mr. Walker.
Was that yowling cat a suitor of yours?
Yes, he's a nice man, but singing is not his strong suit.
Yeah, a sailor and a musician. Any others at present?
A banker, but he's as boring as a stone.
I don't see how you juggle it. Why, if your sister had any other suitors, I don't know how I'd react.
You'd be most alarmed.
Well, thankfully, I've nothing to worry about on that front.
Well, you have been gone this past several months, and you did not send her a single letter.
I wrote her a poem in the paper every week.
No, she had no idea.
Are you suggesting that there's someone else?
I believe the ready for you now in the other room.
There's another man in there.
What?
That sailor from before. I thought he was here to woo you.
What were they doing?
It would not be Christian to say. Isabella, I'm leaving.
I will put you into a hot air balloon and take you up to space.
Yes, charming chap, but don't bother. She's taken.
What? Oh! Jacques Vanetta! I will not be made a fool of.
Mr. Walker, wait, you may come up now.
What? So you can turn me down to my face? No, thank you.
Why did you let him in, Jack Vanetta?
I heard knocking. I thought that was the signal.
Oh,
And there goes Mr. Walker. He was my best prospect, you know. What were you even doing in there?
we were, cracking walnuts with a very delicate hammer that Ferdinand brought me.
Oh, please, my pet. I told you to call me Birdie.
No, thank you.
Oh, Jacques Vanetta, why did your suitor barge in on us like that?
Who can say he's an exceedingly rude man?
Oh, well, no matter. To the business of why I came. Isabella, would you do me the great honor of accompanying me to the governor's ball this evening?
Oh, Ferdinand, what will you be wearing?
Oh, why? What I have on, I suppose.
What you have on?
You've never complained of my attire before.
Well, yes, it's very charming, Ferdinand, but not exactly what I would call ball attire. Would you change your shirt, at least? Make you smell more gentleman?
And now my aromatics offend you!
Oh, sorry, Ferdinand! But I have my own future to think about. I cannot be seen showing up to fancy events with someone so rough around the edges.
Well, I see. Jacques Vanetta, would you condescend?
Never, no.
Oh, I see. Well, very well. I do thank you, ladies, for your time. What's the time?
1/2 hour.
Oh, good. They should be here any moment.
Come along, Thomas. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Just give me a moment, William. I have to clean off my shoe. This street is rife with horse roughing.
It's everywhere. Isabella! Izzy, my sweet.
Jacques Vanetta, you ready for this ball?
We'll be
Right down!
Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. If you have any questions about the courtship process, feel free to ask. If you would like your picture made, we are amenable to that. We will be doing the same show at 11:30 and 2 o'clock today. So we hope to see you there. Have a lovely afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us.